So thank them. Thank them for their commitment. I would use that word often to remind them that you understand and you appreciate their commitment to you and to their challengers. And you, in turn, are going to also give them a commitment to yourself. So thank them for being a part of this. Explain to them that this is a journey that if they embrace it, they will see amazing results. And then tell them a little bit about yourself. Who are you? Who are you? A lot of them don't know who you are, and they don't know what your journey was and where you started. Pull at some heartstrings and get back down to day one. Day one, when you first, not when you pulled a trigger to be a coach, when you pulled a trigger to join a challenge group. Who are you? So, and this also kind of wraps into the same thing, but from minute one, build community. I'm opening the door really quickly. From minute one, build community. Explain to them it's time for them to jump. Okay, what does that mean? Well, I have my people submit, if they want, I didn't, make it mandatory, submit a video to our page that it said, I, Serena Forster, will honor my commitment to myself and my challengers. And good luck to Alex on this journey. That's all that I really required them to say, because I wanted them to hear themselves say that they will honor their commitment, saying it out loud, not just like this. Well, what does that do? Well, that immediately creates a lot of stomach pain and a lot of heart palpitations, but it creates community, because when people can hear someone else talk, and when people can hear themselves talk, it does this. It helps, it brings out emotions. And half of the people in my group said way more than just, I will honor my commitment to this challenge. And that was a big deal, because someone else watched it and said, holy crap, I feel just like she does. And the group hadn't even started yet, but there was a sense of community by minute one. I suggest that you do this. Provide a value in your groups that is more than just motivation. Yes, we're coaches, and yes, we're supposed to be inspiring, and yes, we're supposed to motivate. Provide a value that is bigger than just posting quotes every day. What is that value? Well, you've done the fix a time or two, or you've done whatever program you're doing. You've had to have learned some tips along the way, or some tricks. Share them. And if you don't have your own, borrow someone else's. Share with them, to eat off of the top third of the food guide, and how that will help break through a plateau. Tips that aren't just save your yellows for your wine. Y'all know I like to say that one, but I hope I provide more value than that. So provide a value. Next, put the kibosh on the negativity in your group. You probably have to do this with delicate white gloves, but make sure that you do it, because it will breed and breed and breed toxicity in your page, and you don't have any time to waste. So it's got to all be positive. So let them know offline, hey, I just deleted your post. I'm sorry, but can we talk about your struggle? You and I just really didn't want to bring everybody else down, and I understand your concern, or whatever. I can help you with that too if that comes up. And the next one, recognition every single day. Every single day of your group, put somebody on the spot and recognize them. As women, as adults, when was the last time somebody said, hey, you're doing a great job? When was the last time someone, patted you on the back and said, job well done? I can't remember. So that's important. That's really important. And for these people, if this is their first group, it is probably the first time that they've ever, experienced, wow, you just kicked ass today. And I am, giving you a shout out for your amazing bravery for that video, and for the fact that you just did plank for 30 seconds and, something like that every day. Recognize someone. That's huge. That's huge. What does that help do? It helps build confidence. You want to do that. You want to be cognizant of that all throughout your challenge with everyone in it. Transformation Tuesday. I like to run Transformation Tuesday in every group that I do from now on because it does so much. It kind of takes your group and it brings it full circle with one simple post. I create an event that says, hey guys, it's time. I'm throwing you I'm throwing you over. You know, it's sink or swim. Now's the time to pay it forward. You were day 10 into this group, and I know that you guys are. I know that you're different than you were on day one, and I want you to help one person, because I know how you felt on the night before this started, and I know how you feel now, or maybe I don't. I don't know how you feel now, but tell the world. Post on your own page. You are your Transformation Tuesday. Speak from your heart and talk to the person that you were before you started this. What does that do? Well, a lot of the times it gives them that same thing, fight or flight, sick feeling. Oh my gosh, there's no way I can do that. And I don't make people. This is just, I create a separate event. If they don't want to join, no worries. I do give out I do have a winner. It's obviously very, very subjective. I do have a winner, and I give, a prize at the end. Last time it was the Fixate cookbook. This time it's a workout tank top with a motivational saying on it. But that's not the point. The point is they're not doing this to brag. They're not doing this to say they wear a smaller pant size. They're doing it to reach out to one person that they can say, that person can say, wow, if they can do it, I can do it. And then they do get in touch with that person and say, hey, how can I get on board with this? And then the person that does the post gets in touch with you and says, hey, Serena, so-and-so just got in touch with me because of my post. Can I send them your link? And you say, heck no, friend. Pretty sure you just joined Team Heart. And how much more organic can that get? So that was a game changer in my challenge groups, and I suggest you steal that. Another thing is Shakeology Education Day. Their daily dose of dense, whatever name you are, their daily dose of dense Serena talk, Shakeology talk, whatever. A quick video, I have one, I can share it with you. I have a video that talks about the ingredients. Obviously, it's my personality spin on it, so it has to be somewhat humorous as well as educational. Most people just join a group. You tell them what to buy, they buy it. You tell them what to do, they drink it. Then they don't really know that much about it. So now you have their undivided attention to give them all the amazing benefits of Shakeology, the amazing qualities that they will find nowhere else. Not just weight loss, not just a protein shake. List out some of your favorite ingredients and what the benefits are. Immunity boosters, mood enhancers, all of it. And ask them, how are they feeling? Since, if this is day, I would do it a little over halfway through in your group. How's everyone feeling? Shakeology every day. And that fuels a fire, and they get it. And then they understand, wow, on day 22, I can't go back to not drinking Shakeology. So Shakeology Education Day. Towards the end of your group, share your coach story. What is your coach story? So your introduction is who you are, like why you joined a challenge group, how you started your journey, not as a coach, as just a challenger, how you started this journey. And by the end, some of them are wondering, why is this person late doing this group? How did so-and-so get to here? Well, that's your time to spend a few minutes saying, hey guys, so obviously I didn't just wake up and become a Beachbody coach. And you already know that I started out, whatever your story was in the beginning. And then explain why you became a coach. And everyone's story is different. My story was I became a coach because I wanted a discount on Shakeology. And the reason why I'm leading this group right now is because I helped one person and I was addicted. I was addicted to the high of helping people. And now, look, let me cry. I am addicted to the high of watching other people succeed, whether it be financially, whether it be health related, whether it be strength related, but whatever. I am addicted to watching you all succeed, whether it's paying off debt, whether it's going on a vacation that you've never been on, taking your family to Walt Disney World. I want to watch you do all of those things. So explain your coach story so that they understand that you aren't, just some perfect person that eats super, super well and, you put in your application and then got hired as a Beachbody coach. No, you want to help change other people's lives in all aspects, and they can too. The last part is then what? Then what? How do you create urgency for them to join your team? Well, my suggestion is never have them wait to present the coach opportunity, because once they're outside those challenge group walls, it's a free-for-all and they're back in the real world, and that's a scary place to go back to eating right and exercising on their own with no accountability and none of the love from a challenge group. The seed has been planted. If you do all of these things, and if you focus on these two things up here, they're ready to become a coach on the last 3 days of your group. And that is your key time to let them know. One, you already have people that have been talking to you about what you're doing. So why don't you have them join my next challenge group? And, you probably already have a date for your next group. So there's the urgency right there. Hey, I'm building my next group. If you want your people to join, we got to get you a link. We got to get you introduced to Team Heart. Another way to help, have them pull the trigger is to remind them your Shakeology order is about to ship in 3 days, and it's either going to be $145 or $107. So you already know you're going to be a coach. You probably should just save that money right now and pull the trigger right now. That should help as well. And these are all things that it's the right kind of push. You're not pushing them into something that's, has fine print or is bad for them or is, sketchy. You already know that this is so amazing and they're meant to be here. If all of this is happening, they're meant to be here. What you're doing is just keeping the fire going, keeping the momentum up. You don't want to create a lull. You want to get them when the high is right at the peak, which is right about the end of a challenge group. I can always help. We can have a call, a little 3-way chat on Facebook, and I can help list out some of the reasons why you'd become a coach and some of the reasons why it might be overwhelming, because I know that it seems like I don't want to overwhelm them. Don't. This is simple. This is just doing this. Building confidence, having your people see results, having them become a coach. And when they do, I, for the most part, will take the reins from there and then watch everybody grow. So hopefully you've learned some tips and tricks to watch your group all turn into coaches. This